Hey guys, welcome to Cape and Cowl Cafe. I'm Nemo, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 Robin comic book costumes. If you guys enjoy the video at any point today, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button, but let's just hop right into this. Alright, so a while ago, I made a video going over Batman's best looks in comic books, and now I'm going to be doing the same thing with Robin. I will only be including costumes as seen in the comics. I will not be going over anything from movies or shows or games, just the comic books. So let's hop right in. Alright, starting off the list, we actually have an honorable mention, and that would be the classic Red Robin suit. Now, I am a little biased. I do like it more than most people, but looking at it now, you know, it does look a little bit off-putting, especially the cowl. It really could use some ears or something, but I mean, again, I'm a little biased. I loved this suit back in the day. I mean, this was an alternate costume in Arkham City, and, you know, playing that game as a kid, I thought this was like the coolest thing ever, but, you know, now that I have taken off the nostalgia glasses, I see it for what it really is. It just barely misses out on being on the top 10, so I think it's alright. It's not as bad as people say. Alright, for real now, starting off the list at number 10, we have Robin Beyond. This is the costume worn by Matt McGinnis in the Batman Beyond books. I'm also really biased towards this one because I just love Batman Beyond so much. And this Robin suit really matches Terry's aesthetic. I mean, it is very sleek. It's mostly black and red. You have a little bit of yellow there with the wings, and you have, you know, a few little stripes of green. I think they honestly just could have gone all the way with the black and red, really have it match, but I mean, honestly, the classic Robin color scheme, it works on this. I think that this is an underrated Robin costume. I don't know, I love having wings on this instead of a cape. It feels very futuristic. It matches the vibe that it's going for. I like it a lot. Alright, next up at number 9, we actually have a suit that I could really only find one image for, and that would be this Robin costume from a random variant cover from Absolute Power. Now, I think this is a Damian Robin suit, but either way, I wish that I could see more of this. I really like it. I like how it's slightly different from the Robin designs that we usually see. I like how much green is on it. That's kind of refreshing. I like the collar. I like how the symbol's a little different. You know, you have that red background instead of black. I mean, the cape looks pretty standard. I like the thicker mask there. It just looks good. I wish we could see more, you know, more tweaked designs kind of like this. I think it's really refreshing. Alright, next up on the list at number 8, we have Damian's black and red Robin costume. Now, I did not like this when it was initially revealed, but it has really grown on me quite a bit. I actually think I like the gray, red, and black color scheme a lot, and having the yellow be on the inside of the cape really gives it that pop of color that it needs. I'm not a huge fan of using green on the belt and like there's a little bit on the boots. I think that feels a little random, you know, just make it red like everything else. But I don't know, I think I'm just a sucker for collars on superhero costumes, and we've had a lot of them lately. I think it might be, you know, it's starting to become a trend, but I really like it. So I like the popped collar. I don't like the version of this suit where he has the separated mask like this one. I think this looks ugly. I think it's better when it's just the normal domino mask. But yeah, I think the suit is super underrated. It's pretty good. Alright, next up at number 7, we have yet another Damian Wayne costume. I think he has had the most suits of any Robin, but number 8, we have his rebirth look. This is also the default costume that he wore in the Super Sons run. I think that this is probably Damian's definitive Robin costume. I think it just matches his aesthetic so well. Like, you have the hood with the cape, and by the way, I think the hood needs to just be exclusive to Damian. I don't really like it when they shove it on other Robins. I really like how the red part of the costume is kind of like more like a tunic, like it kind of flows down over the legs there. It just matches his vibe, you know, he looks more like an assassin turned Robin, which is what he's supposed to be. I like how he has knee pads. You know, he's a kid after all, you know, that makes sense. I like how he has slightly more bulky gloves, and I like how the boots are like all laced up and you can see them there. It just, you know, it makes him look like a kid, but a really dangerous one. And that is what Damian Wayne is supposed to be. So this one is just awesome. Alright, this one might ruffle a few feathers, but at number 6, I have the Matte Fraction Robin. Now, I know that this one is very popular right now, and like, I understand it, I get the hype. But for me personally, I prefer having green on Robin costumes. I think that green is the color that really makes them pop and gives them a lot of personality. But this one's not bad. It's basically just a more modernized version of Tim's 1 Year Later suit, and I like it, you know? And one thing that I do like about it is they've taken out the trunks, which, you know, I think the trunks are a non-negotiable for Batman. But I kind of like the idea that most of the Robins think the trunks are, you know, kind of corny, so they choose not to wear them. And I like how they have broken up all of the red by using black on the sides of the torso. It looks nice. And I do like how his belt is exactly the same as Bruce's. I mean, I like the idea of Bruce, you know, keeping all of his partners as well equipped as he is. You know, they have all the same equipment because why wouldn't they, you know? But this suit's not bad. I just think that there's others that are slightly better. And I do like the 1 Year Later suit just a little bit more. And speaking of which, at number 5, I have the 1 Year Later suit. I just think this one is so classic, and you know, I couldn't put it any lower because of how iconic it is. You know, I think the thing that I like about the suit so much is this is the closest that you really get to Robin looking like Batman. I mean, it's just a more edgy, darker looking suit. He has the black on the outside of the cape. He has the longer spikes on the arms. He doesn't have any green. It's just a darker color scheme. And I don't know. I just like it a lot. I think it's classic. I also really like the pouches on the belt. I love utility belts that are just huge pouches because, you know, the capsule ones never looked right to me. And, you know, it's like, what are you putting in there, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this suit is great. All right, next up on the list at number 4, I have Jason Todd's costume from the New 52. Now, this one just hits a lot of the things that I love on a Robin costume. I really love the green on this suit. There is so much of it. It is so nice to look at. I like how he has those little green shoulder pads instead of like full sleeves. I like the red mask. I really like the idea of Jason's mask always being red. Like that is, you know, what's unique to him. And then, you know, Dick and Tim and Damian, they can have the black or the green, but like red is Jason's color. And it's, you know, just a nice little foreshadowing detail for him becoming Red Hood. But I like all the little yellow details like along the legs there. I don't know if he can take them off and throw them if they're like, you know, little batarangs. I think they might be. I like the texture on the suit. Like it has the classic Robin design, but it looks more tactical and modern. And I think that's perfect for modern, you know, Batman comics. But the thing that just I love so much about this, I am a sucker for Robin capes that are all yellow. You know, like I do like having the black on the outside, yellow on the inside, but when the capes are all yellow, it just hits different for me. Like, I don't know. I can't really explain it. This one's just so good. All right, breaking into the top 3, we got Tim Drake's modern Robin costume. I don't know what the actual name for this suit is, so I'm just going to call it that. But man, this one is just so good. It has a lot of black on it, which I actually really like. It's just a perfect modernized Robin costume. And I just think the color balance here is so good. I don't mind the boots not really being green. Like, you know, you have the green knee pads and then you have the black shins and then like the soles of the boots are green. Like, honestly, I don't even mind it because there's a lot of green on the top part. You know, you have the shoulder pads, you have those little elbow pads and then the gloves. It just works so well. And again, we got a little bit of a popped collar here. I'm a sucker for that. I love it. I don't know. I like the spiked cape. It's just perfect. It's so good. All right, next up at number 2, we have the classic Tim Drake Robin costume, the one from the 90s. This costume changed everything. I mean, for the longest time, Robin wasn't wearing any pants. It was weird. No one liked looking at it. It didn't make any sense. Like, how was this guy fighting crime in the winter? But then Tim Drake came along, completely changed the game. He added pants, and it was like one of the best things to ever happen to the character. I mean, every single Robin design that you have seen in the last 20 years is influenced by this costume. Like, we cannot deny the impact and the influence that this costume had on the character. I mean, BTAS Robin, this costume. Teen Titans, you know, Robin from 2003, heavily influenced by this costume. Pretty much every Robin design that you've seen in the last 20 years looks like this. You know, it comes from this. So it's just so perfect. I absolutely love the balance between the red, black, yellow, and green. It's just perfect. I love the collar on the cape. I'm just a sucker for the collar. I like the more onesie looking, you know, red part of the suit. You know, it's like a one-piece thing. I like the paneling on the shoulders and the gloves. I just think the suit is perfect. It's so good. It's quintessential classic Robin. And all Robin designs should be influenced by this. So good. All right, sitting at number 1, to no one's surprise, is World's Finest Robin. This is just the perfect Dick Grayson design. It's essentially just his original costume, but with pants. And I mean, I am a sucker for that early 1940s feel, but you know, him having those bare legs out was always the issue. This costume fixes that problem. They add pants, and of course, it's all thanks to Tim Drake and, you know, that influence, but still, the design is just so good. And, you know, the reason why this suit, I think, is slightly better than the last one is the cape. I mean, I am just a sucker for those yellow capes. I love it when they are just all yellow. It makes the design nice and bright. You know, he looks more friendly. It's just so good, okay? Like, the only thing that I would really change is I would get rid of the pixie boots and add like some real boots that like go up to his shins. But other than that, it's perfect. And Dan Mora's art is just so damn beautiful. Like, everything he draws looks so good. And so this design, of course, looks flawless, all right? I have almost nothing bad to say about it. It's just so good. This is what Dick Grayson Robin should always look like in the early years. Just perfect. So good. Alright guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it all, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. And drop down in the comments below your favorite Robin costume. Let's talk about it. I love having discussions with you guys, and thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me lately. I love reading all your comments and interacting with you guys. It's just fun. It's really a highlight of my day. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys later.